Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to part 14 of my DayZ adventures. Now, I've returned to Namalsk and you can see there's a car over there and I'm actually spotting a dude right in front of me. He's going to be doing something, but better keep an eye on him and see what's happening. I don't want to go down there and start blasting my way in there. I just want to see what he's doing. He could be just a hero, just doing some looting, which is fair enough with me. As you know, I never shoot survivors unless I'm being shot at. Bandits is my main prey. Now, server I'm joined Namalsk just because I've heard quite a lot of new patches have been added. I know bloodsuckers have been added in for a while, but also they've added some sort of cluster bomb or some sort of nuke. And I wanted just to test it out myself, so I'll come back and record for part 14. And we'll see if we can get some footage, and hopefully we'll experience some of the new stuff that they've been added in. Now, the reason I haven't really posted that much is because I've took sort of a little break away from DayZ. It's just because I just can't stand doing the fucking Gangnam Style dance anymore. I'm just sick of it. Every server you join into, especially you got more than 10 people on, it's Gangnam Style. Somebody's come up with a fucking script and you're doing the dance. It really pisses me off. So I kind of took a little break from it, looked for some servers, actually went online, registered for about 4 servers. And I am now registered and whitelisted, or whatever you want to call it, and I can actually play on a few servers. Hopefully they'll take out the debug monitor, which I'm not really a big fan of because it blocks half your screen and you need to edit that out if you don't want your name to be seen and all that sort of stuff. But I've never really been a fan of the debug monitor just for that reason alone, just because it covers so much of your screen. Now, just to tell you a little bit about the server, you start off with night vision goggles. You start off with a Makarov SD, drink, a can of food, and the warm clothing, obviously. You can see I've already got him. Now, I've seen somebody around here, and I'm just going to check him out just to see what he is. What he is and what he does, I'm not really... I definitely heard a railgun over there. Somebody's definitely got a railgun around here. Well, the only reason I'm down here is just because I want to get down in the bunker and check it out myself. Hopefully score a railgun myself, which I have played Namalsk, and I'm not kidding. Altogether, I must have many hours played on Namalsk, and I've never found the railgun or the Gauss or whatever you want to call it. And I've actually had a server on Namalsk with 10 people farming the A2 bunker trying to get in. We never ever got it. I mean, we farmed it forever. I mean, I've restarted the server 50 times in a couple of hours and we never ever got it. So yeah, but looks like somebody has got it already, so he must be very lucky to be able to wield that good gun. But I'll go ahead and get down here and see if I can find something. I know there's only about 20 people on the server, so I'm going to take a chance and just get down there. I'll go ahead and eat the food, drink my drink, since I don't want to die, and make sure he gets some food off me. That's the only reason. I didn't really have to eat or drink just now, but I know you can get drinks down here, but you can't get food. So the only reason I'm having something to eat is just in case he does camp it out at the bottom of the staircase and he does shoot me. At least he's not going to get any food off me, so he's going to be forced to come out eventually. I'll go ahead and just check out, see what I can find around here. It's just some RPK mags, not really anything that interesting, mostly just ammo and just some smoke grenades and some crap like that. And I do hear a bit of flies buzzing around, but yeah, not much. And I'll go ahead and take this M4, better than my AK. Don't get me wrong, I love the AK, but the only thing I really hate about the AK is the scope on it. It's got a shitty scope, and I'll rather use the M4 any day of the week. Now, unfortunately, I didn't really find anything, so I came up to the barracks. The barracks are just outside the A2 bunker, and scored an M4 A1 CCOSD, which I'll gladly take. Especially at night, you don't want to give yourself away, and knowing that everybody has MVGs, you want to keep a low profile as much as you can. So decided once, I found the SUV. There's plenty of cars around now. You see me using quite a lot of cars in the server. Mainly I'll be using my own car, but I decided to go around and check the heli crashes, maybe score a better gun than this, maybe score a DMR, maybe score a sniper rifle. I always feel more comfortable having a sniper rifle and being able to engage targets a longer distance. But I spotted a couple of zombies around here, and I know every time you get to the dam, since I'm still playing, this is, by the way, this is the old patch, this is 1.7.4.4. I'm not really a big fan of 1.7.5.1. There you go, I said it right. I'm not really the biggest fan of that, just because if you aggro a zombie now, you can't disconnect. Once you've stopped and you've hid away or you killed the zombie, it's still going to take an extra 30 seconds for that to go away. If you kill the zombie, they're going to have another 30 seconds added. And basically, it's just a big mess, and I really hope that they address that pretty quick, because it's overall, it kind of ruins the game rather than improving it. So the patch is not really something that I really enjoy. There's a lot of cool new features, but that is the one thing, the main thing that I don't really like about it. And as you can see, knowing there's a couple of zombies around here, you can see there's somebody on top of that. I just want to get a little bit closer just to keep an eye and see what's happening. And there we go. Let's have a quick look, see what we can find up there. Yep, there is somebody up there, at least one or two. Or is that a zombie? Can't really see it that far, it's just dark. But better get to the car, because I'm not going to have any chance of going on foot. He's got the high ground on me, so I'm not going to have any chance of trying to get anywhere near him, knowing that he's got MVGs too. I'm not really going to get anywhere, so better get the car, drive as close as I can, and then try and get a bird's eye view from there. Look at the bike just flopping around. Oh, here we go. That's always a good idea, to take shots at somebody in a car, especially with an 8 gold AK or whatever he's got. The AK-74 he's probably got. It's always a good idea to take shots at somebody, my good man. Yeah, just keep doing that. Let's just get around here. I know he can't shoot me. I can still see him. Yeah. Put the lights on just in case somebody does try and flank me from the front. Who's going to get blinded by the lights, especially with the MVGs on. You're going to be really blinded, so that gives me a bit of a chance of trying to take him out. Now let's see what's happening up there, because I want to see why he's actually took shots at me. Definitely a guy over there, maybe two. I'm not really 100% sure how many people there are up there. I can see a little... Okay. Oh, there we go. Did he disconnect just then? I just saw something flash for a second or two. I can't, there's nothing really I can do about this, because I can't really shoot him from down here. I see a couple of zombies are coming my way, and luckily for me, I have the SD, which I can... Oh, hello. There we go. Somebody's definitely coming for me. Now I put at least 1 or 2 shots into him just then. Important thing is to keep moving and keep in the light, so he's going to blind him. As you can see, I'm blinded as well, but once I get outside this way, put it to full. It's a bit too late for you there, my good man. Banditry fail 101. Yeah, learn from your mistakes. Now, let's deal with the other guy. He's still up there, he's still shooting at me. Where's them zombies at? I'm sure he's not going to have that much stuff on him anyway, so I'm not going to bother trying to get anywhere in his bags. Hopefully his buddy will still stay there and wait for me to make my move, because I know... Oh shit, he got me, eh? Let's fucking just bandage here. I know he ain't gonna come down, because he's got the high ground. Anybody that's got this faintest idea what the high ground is would never give up the high ground, because you're guaranteed to have the best spot. You're guaranteed more or less to have the kill. I mean, you gotta be stupid, more stupid than a piece of cheese, not to realize that if you're on the high ground, I have no chance of shooting you. I think he's proned it out. I really think he's just prone there. I'm just taking a couple of shots. The only reason I'm taking a couple of shots is I have plenty of ammo. I'm not going to aggro any zombies, and I want to see what he is. He's there somewhere. I'm going to make a move soon, but I'm still waiting for him to make his move, since he can't really stay there forever. You can see the guy on the left killing himself. That guy that I just killed, May something, I can't really see his name. He's trying to get a better spot. I know what you're trying to do, but that ain't going to fucking work. There we go. Now you can keep on shooting. Now I am surrounded by fucking Zeds. Go ahead and take them out. Oh shit. Broke my fucking leg. Never mind that, I do have some morphine. Good thing I'm not bleeding. I don't want to lose any blood. Oop, there's a zombie going out there for him, which I'm happy about because the zombie's going to block him or at least make him shoot. So that will keep him busy for a couple of seconds while I go ahead and morphine. What the hell just happened then? You can see the other guy keeps trying to respawn, trying to get closer. So he's probably going to try and get back to his buddy. Or back to his body and trying to flank me, but that shit ain't gonna work in the month of Sunday, son. Let's see what he does, and hopefully I'll try and flank him. Here we go, zombie's hitting him a few times. Oh, zombie disappeared. That means you have logged out, my good man. Now, in a gunfight, don't log out. Anybody that's got a decent common knowledge of DayZ will know that you've logged out to get away from the zombie, either to conserve ammo, or maybe you don't have any ammo left, or you didn't want to shoot, so I know you're still up here. No way, you will be coming back. There you are, Squire. I'm shooting him in the fucking back. Why am I not killing him? Definitely dead now. He did have a bit of ammo left. And I don't know, I know why the screen just went a little bit like this, but yes, I have to do this. I'm sorry. Yes, that is a DayZ teabag. Yes, I'm doing it, I know. He doesn't look like he's got much on him. He's probably found the AK over here and he was trying to, it was early banditry, so he's probably never really got the chance to be banditing. But I'll go ahead and relieve him of his artifacts, relieve him of his stuff, and maybe find 10, put a couple of stuff down myself. Just take out the important things, and time for me to move. Since I don't really want to be here around that much, take the bandages, take everything else. And I just want to get, it's not really far away from here. There's a little log cabin just by the ocean. That spawns, you can get a CZ in there, you can get a pile of wood, you can get beans, you can get a drink, you can get quite a lot of good stuff in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back to the SUV and try and get to that place, since it's always, again, it's a good place where you can actually decide what you're gonna do next. You can hide the car in there so your car's not gonna be spotted in the open like that. So let's go ahead and get there, and we'll take it from there. There we are. I nearly flipped that. There is the log cabin. Let's get to that spot. Now, like I said earlier on, great little place, plenty of loot. All you got to do is farm it a couple of times. You got a nice bit of cover around here. You can see everything that happens around you. You can park a car inside here. If somebody comes around and takes your car and for some reason you're not here or you're just around, you're going to hear the engine. It's going to be hard for him to back the car out, turn it around, drive out, therefore giving you more of a chance to actually get him before he makes a getaway with your car. So let's go ahead and take a look inside here and see what we can find. Some beans. I'll go ahead and take that pasta. I do need a bit of blood, so I'll go out and do a bit of hunting, and I shall come back. Now, made my way back to the army base when I heard a helicopter. Actually, the long story short is the guy was trying to pick somebody up. As you can see, he's just hovering there. I've been here a couple of minutes and I paid attention to the chat. And you can see somebody's actually taking shots at him already. Obviously, he's not going to stay there because somebody's taking shots at him. So he's not going to pick up his body, but I know, again, somebody's trying, well, not trying, either he's a bandit or he's, oh, wait. That sounds like a DMR or an M14. Better investigate and hopefully I can squat. I can still hear him shooting. Definitely around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. That's like 4 shots I put into him just then. How the hell is he still shooting at me? Oh, he's dead now, but that's not. I don't think that's a DMR. That looked to me, it looked like a shotgun. And the only one that sort of sounds the same, I think, is the Saiga. I would be very disappointed for losing a bit of blood and not getting a DMR, but luckily, since my hunting days from last night paid off and I got some meat, I'll go ahead and eat some of that meat, get some blood back, make my way back into the woods again and do a bit more hunting. But I'll go ahead and take them zombies out first, and then I'll check his body. I know there's another guy here shooting an AK, and I don't really want to be around here. Did he say open pack something on the screen? It's a fucking zombie below me. No, he said that again. Definitely a zombie below me. Or maybe there's a zombie on top of a body or something that he killed somebody. Yeah, it's a fucking Saiga. He's got a grenade on him, some painkillers, which I'll take. Not really that much stuff on him. I mean, I got most of the stuff myself. I'll hide his body, so even if he does come back, he's not gonna take his gun back. And Saiga is not the best of long-range shooting out there, but it does some really horrible damage. I've used it in Wasteland a couple of times, and you do get quite a lot of damage from it. I know somebody was shooting one at me, and I shot one at a car once, and it pretty much obliterated the car. And I must have been about, what, 50 meters away from it, something like that. So time for me to have some of that meat. Get down there. There's another heli crash. I do patrol the heli crashes quite a bit. I know there's a, I think there's a 4 hour, 4 hours. I think it's a restart on the server. So it's definitely worth coming back around and just looking again, just to see if, I think it's 3 hours. I mean, I even played on a server with a 2.5 hour restart time, which is a good one. I always enjoy playing servers that respawn loot pretty fast, and if you have a lot of players that play on your server and you respawn, you're restarting every couple of hours, and that's a good thing because you're keeping the loot and everything fresh, and you're always going to get a chance to actually find something. Now, you know, I mentioned earlier on about cars and me and this map. Yeah, that was a long drive, wasn't it? That's it. That's all I've driven. Fucking 20 meters. That's it. Shit. I'm not good with cars. Not on this map anyway. But made it there, and I found the M4 ACOG, and I saw the helicopter coming down to land, and you can see the guys are just getting some fuel in when they get attacked by a party of banditos. Look, there's two of them. They just mowed the two of them down. Those guys are refueling. I know that from the chat, because they said we're going to refuel and everything, and they were talking with each other. I think they had somebody on the ground. But as it happens, Mr. Bandits, your victory will not last long. And that was a good stroke of luck for me that it took cover around this time. Fucking zombie hitting me. Let's just go ahead and go a little bit more to the left. Take the painkillers. That's in my bag. Got some of that meat that I cooked. It doesn't matter that I'm bleeding. I know I'm bleeding, but I want to take them out. I don't want them to escape anywhere and spot where I am. How the fuck am I not shooting that dude? I mean, you can see the shots connecting on him. Again, look, I mean, I'm shooting fucking... I can see blood coming out. Is this just lag? Finally. Now I can see there's nothing left around there. There's just the two of them. Time for me to bandage. I know I'm bleeding, but I can afford to lose a little bit of blood just to keep stealthy. And I do have quite a bit of meat on me, so I can just go ahead and eat some of that meat. There we go. And I'll get my blood back to 12,000 pretty soon. But that's the bandits dealt with. Now I know the two guys were friendly in the chopper. So seeing that there is nobody around there, I'm still gonna have a bit of meat and just replenish all my blood and just make sure there's nobody around there. I did scope the place a little bit. I'll go ahead and go on foot, check their bodies, see what they've got. I know there's nobody around there because I looked pretty much everywhere with the scope. I'm just going to go in, investigate, check their bodies, see what I can take off them, and get in the heli. And once I got the heli, I will return the heli back to the rightful owners. Now, did they steal it from somebody else? I don't know, but to me, they look friendly and they're quite offering lifts to quite a few people. Hello? And there is a car just driving through there. There's a jeep. I don't know how he didn't see that chopper. But I would advise you not to stop there, young man, because you are going to get shot the fuck up. That barrier just closed off him. I would really advise you do not stop. Zombies? Oh, you stopped there for a second. Do not get out. It's a bad fucking move for you to get out. Just keep on driving. There we go, he's gone. Let's have another piece of meat, just make sure. Just make sure I got enough blood if we do get into a shootout. I don't want to be going into a shootout with 10,000 blood. I want to be going into a shootout with 12,000 blood, so we're pretty evenly matched. Even though I do have a decent gun. Let's see what this young man has. AK Cobra, painkillers, soda. I'll go ahead and have that drink off him. Take the M911 now because got no ammo. Get a revolver. Bandage. Yeah, that's good enough. Hide that body so they can't come back and get guns straight away. Let's get the other one. Plus there's the other two that just died earlier on. So what's he got? He's got an MK. Yeah, it looks like an MK, yep. Got a cooked meat on him. Morphine, painkillers. I do not want your gun, so I'll go ahead and hide it. Time to check the other hero. Well, presuming these are the two heroes. Oh, hello. You have yourself a nice coyote pack there, which I'll go ahead and take off you since you don't really need it. He's got quite a few things on him, so I'll relieve you of them artifacts. An M9SD. What else? GPS. Oh, quite a couple of things. And your pack, thank you for that. And the other guy doesn't seem to have anything on him, so I'll go ahead and take the chopper and get into the air. Now, once I've got the chopper, I will go ahead and contact the rightful owners of the chopper, and I shall be returning it. Since, you know, most of my parts, I don't really want to have a helicopter. I don't really need any cars or anything like that. The only thing that I really keep, it's a push bike, and that is my Precious. That's what it's called. For most of you that watch my videos up to this point, you know my bike, it is precious to me, and I will gladly take anything up to a point, but as soon as I found a bike, I will be dumping whatever I have, regardless of being a chopper, car, SUV, anything. You can see there's another car just below me there. Looks like a white pickup. The only thing that's good to have a chopper is for you to do a complete sort of flyby of the map. Just have a look around, see what you can find, and as soon as you found all your spots, then just go and loot them. You can see I've gone ahead and picked the two guys up. I got out from the pilot seat, got him back into the pilot seat, and told them to go ahead and take the chopper. I'll jump out along the way, and that's it. Everybody's happy. I'll just tell them I'll just jump over the dam. That's a good enough place for me to jump at. I'll go ahead and just stick a marker over there. For those of you that didn't know, you know when you see somebody marking something on the map saying died here or whatever, you can sort of click on it and then press delete on your keyboard, and that will delete it so nobody else sees it. Or maybe you've made a mistake of putting one down, or you put a waypoint down or anything like that. You can delete your waypoints, or you can delete your markers that you've set down. So there you go. Gave him the chopper back. Later, comrades, I'll go ahead and just get down here and I'll mind my own business from here. I didn't really get a chopper as I was, a push bike as I was hoping to, but I had a bit of a bad landing here, and I don't really want to be in the middle of the lake. Not a lake, it's a fucking, I think that's part of the ocean here. But I can see, I really hope they're not doing what I think they're doing by landing it and trying to refuel it again, because you're only going to get lit the fuck up again. I think they are. That's not good, bruh. That is not good. Do not land, because you're going to get lit up again. Them two guys would have made it here by now. I was in the air for a good, I would say 5, 6, 7 minutes before I met the guys that got killed first time and gave them the chopper back. So within 10 minutes, them guys would have been back here. You can see they're trying to land. Well, let's go back again and get them bandits again, eh? No, I hear something. Yeah, they're not stopping. Somebody's definitely there. Good decision, boys. Don't take any chances. I'm not here to save your ass next time, because I'm logging off. Now, that's pretty much it for part 14 of my DayZ adventures. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please support the cause by giving it a like and posting a comment. And I will see you in the next episode. But before we go, I'd like to check the backpack which I've took from one of the survivors and see what he had. Since he had good gear on him, I'm hoping that he's going to have something decent in this. A DMR would do nicely. AS-50 with plenty of rounds. I've been the Russian Sniper. Out.